The best of you is the one who is best to his family. Whoever is not merciful to people, God will not be merciful to him. A good word is a charity. God has not been worshipped with anything better than patience. The strongest faith is endurance and tolerance. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. The best struggle is that of the person who struggles against his own desires. None of you is a believer until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. A modest but constant action is better than a large but intermittent one. A believer to another believer is like a brick supporting another brick. The heaviest thing on the scale of good deeds on the day of judgment is a good attitude. Paradise is under the feet of mothers. Smiling at your brother is a charity. Love for others what you love for yourself. You will be a true Muslim. Do not despise any good action, even if it's just meeting your brother with a smiling face. Fear God wherever you are. Silence is wisdom, but few are those who follow it. The invocation of the desperate is answered, even if it is an infidel. The pen is mightier than the sword. God does not look at your bodies nor your appearances, but he looks at your hearts. Excess even in good is bad. The best of people is the one who benefits others the most. Whoever believes in God and the last day must speak good or remain silent. The best form of fasting after Ramadan is to fast the month of Muharram. True wealth is not a large amount of possessions, but a large amount of contentment. The strong one is not the one who overpowers people. The strong one is the one who controls himself in a period of anger. Modesty brings nothing but good. God is beautiful and he loves beauty. The best charity is that given in secret. Actions depend on intentions. The best house among Muslims is the one where an orphan is treated kindly. On the day of judgment, the heaviest things to weigh in favor of a believer are good character. Believers in their mutual love, mercy, and affection are like one body. Whoever removes a difficulty from a believer in this world, God will remove a difficulty for him in the hereafter. Whoever forgives a Muslim, God will add. Knowledge is the lost property of the believer. Wherever he finds it, he has every right to take it. Richness is not having many possessions. Rather, true richness is the richness of the soul. Do not wish to be like anyone except in two cases: a person whom God has given wealth and he spends it righteously, or a person whom God has given wisdom and he acts according to it and teaches it to others. The believer does not slander, curse, or speak in an obscene or foul manner. God is not merciful to him who is not so to humankind. He who is not kind to God's creation and to his own children, God will not be kind to him. When the month of Ramadan starts, the gates of heaven are opened, and the gates of hell are closed, and the devils are chained. Whosoever removes an earthly grief from a believer, God will remove from him one of the griefs of the day of judgment. The world is a prison for the believer and a paradise for the unbeliever. None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Whoever suppresses his anger, when he has the ability to show it, God will call him before all of mankind on the day of resurrection and will let him choose of the Hur al-Ain whoever he wants. The best among you is he who doesn't harm others with his tongue and hands. Truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise. Every son of Adam sins, and the best of those who sin are those who repent. For every illness there is a cure, so if the medicine comes upon the illness, it cures it by the will of God. The one who looks after a widow and a poor person is like the mujahid in the cause of God, or the one who prays all night and fasts all day. The greatest jihad is to battle your own soul, to fight the evil within yourself. The generous man is near God, near paradise, near men, and far from hell. A Muslim who plants a tree or sows a field from which man, birds, and animals can eat is committing an act of charity. He who does not thank people does not thank God. If anyone travels on a road in search of knowledge, God will cause him to travel on one of the roads of paradise. The best of you are the best in character. All of my community will be excused except those who sin openly. It is also charity to utter a good word.